What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys. In today's segment, we're going to be doing the player's voice. All right, we have not done one in a while. I got one of my clanmates on. All right, and he's going to be coming on. And today's topic is going to be the Ravana and where we stand with the Ravana at this time. Of course, before we do that, we're going to drop into a little round of whatever the hell we feel like playing. Okay, and then when we come back, we're going to start a little conversation on a particular bot that seems to be creating a rift in the community since it's come out, and since then it's gotten a few additions to make it just that much more irritating, including a brand new module. All right, that helps you go into stealth mode when the bot already has quite a few. All right, so we'll be talking about all that in a little bit. The player that I got coming on today, all right, is Deep Secrets, aka Kumquat from Gods. Most of y'all know him, all right? He's a solid competitor. He's always out there on the field with us. He took part in the last tournament. He was part of the winning championship team, all right? And we're going to be bringing him on right now. Quat, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Eddie, what's going on? I'm doing good.
Good, man. Let's go ahead and do a round. I don't know if you want to boost it out. I'm going to throw a little boost on it. Even though we're going to do one round. Let's do a quick game. What do you feel like playing? Beacon Rush?
Whatever you want to drop us into.
All right, let's go ahead. Oh, cancel. And can't do that, so we're gonna do Beacon. Let's do a Beacon Rush.
Okay.
Cancel. I haven't picked you up. I was already in search mode. Oh, I am such a noob, man. All right, here we go. Let's create the squad. Sheesh. All right. I can already hear you guys out there making comments. Y'all just leave me alone. Don't judge me. Let's see here.
I'll be doing that later.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. All right, invite sent.
All right, I got it.
Cool. All right, here we go. Such a noob. All right. I don't know who we're about to play, but whoever we're about to play is in a whole lot of trouble. We better not get our asses kicked.
Did iOS merge again? Did they get the update?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to look on that. I do want to bring in a few more things that are going to be up on this, coming up on this week's test server. We'll be talking about that. I want to get your viewpoints on that as well.
Did iOS get the update?
I don't know. I'm not sure if they got it or not. I'm kind of hoping they did because it's been a little lonely without iOS out there. Kind of miss playing against the boys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some pretty solid competition comes from the iOS side, and really look forward to playing them again.
Especially on Friday night when we can get a little squad together.
Yeah. Oh, save me. I just love it when they stand next to each other.
Oh, sorry, Eddie, but I had to keep out one of the
Oh,
other
no. You can't be shooting the pursuer. You need to show some respect when that boss is. Look at this with a 5 cap. Woo!
Yeah, I don't think iOS is up to
You know, I need to ask Adrian or Chief. They play on iOS. I'm curious whether they got it or not. They should have had it by now. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems like iOS has an upper hand in the game as far as better accounts, more stuff like that.
Yeah, they do drop a little coin over there. And that's all well and good. Welcome that competition. Boo. And I'm out of here. How you liking the Scorpion, man?
I like Scorpion. I mean, it's very situational, but it definitely gives you little like sabotage type bots.
Oh man,
So,
you know, as I've been learning how to play it, I've been loving it.
yeah, I'm still working. I'm still thinking stuff and stuff, trying different weapons and modules and stuff like that. But I like it. Yeah, I mean, that's quite. I think it'll become more popular with a little bit more time.
See if I can pick up my triple kill with it. Oh, it's a Titan. I gotta go home. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna try some different builds on it, but as of right now, man, the cryos really seem to be the weapon of choice for them.
Yeah, just the ability. It's not a bot where you really want to hang around for a long time.
No, you just want to go in, drop the payload, empty the salvo, and get out. So right now, I just picked up 3 straight kills with it. Hey, we're not even gonna get to our Titans, man.
I was playing the other night, and there was somebody running in the squad, and on the iOS squad, and they were doing a really good job with it. It definitely was giving me headaches,
Oh, time ran out. They couldn't kill my Scorpion. Yeah, man. I mean, if you play it correctly, I mean, mine is still sitting at like level 8, I believe. I don't know. We'll check it right now. Let's see here. So let's take a quick look at the tail of the tape first, and there you go. Pulling the first spot, 4 kills, 5 beacons. I got 5 kills, 2 beacons. And a shout out to everybody that's in here. We had a little squad on the other side. Shout out, guys. Appreciate the match. And let's come over here real quick and take a look at the hangar. Leave the squad. So yeah, Scorpion right now that I'm using is sitting at level 7. So it's really squishy. Not even running the last stand on it because I don't have the third slot yet. So, but I'm looking forward to maxing that one out and getting a little bit more competitive gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and jump over real quick to the test server, which is on the War Robots Facebook test server page. I want you guys to take a look at something. And this is what we got for this weekend, guys. All right, Android. This is going to be your download link. All right, it's going to be for Android and iOS. And what's new? Okay, the drones. We've already seen the drones. All right, and the new Titan module, optimized changer. I don't know what an optimized changer is, but we're going to find out this weekend. And the other new Titan module, cannibal reactor. I don't know what that is either, but damn, it sounds scary. A cannibal reactor. So on the optimized changer and a cannibal reactor, do you have any thoughts, brother?
Just be one of them things, bro.
I mean,
for me, to really grasp something, I got to see it on the live server. I got to use it on the live server. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to develop an opinion when it's still on the test server. A real solid opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe this cannibal reactor might be something like an overdrive unit, but for the Titans, possible. I'm just not sure what else it could possibly mean. It just sounds nasty.
I mean, it does, and I know the extra modules that they've been coming out with for the Titans really haven't been that good. So, it might be something that that you might want. You know what I mean? It might be something that's just so crazy that it's gonna. Oh, hey, I want that in one of my slots. Finally bump one of those thermo, damage mods or armor mods out, because the other modules sure haven't, you know what I mean?
Right. The only new module that we have had, well, we had the healing unit, and then of course we have the new speed boost unit. Speed boost unit is something I would want to be using in something like for free for all, where I have a hard time running down some of the other bots when I'm in a Titan because we're just generally a lot slower. That is something I could use, I can see for free for all. But for team play, I can't see myself giving up armor or damage to get increased speed in uh, in my Titan, all right, which really doesn't require any speed because I'm kind of just like staying behind the scenes, healing everybody up. You know, the Nolans is not something you need speed for in team play. So, but I am curious what the hell this is. It's got to be better than what we have, or there's really no use for it.
I think that it could be something that maybe once your Titan reaches a certain HP or durability, like it gets
It kicks on
like a crazy, yeah, it kicks on and like increase in damage or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, we just wanted to bring that up real quick. Get your thoughts on it. It's something we're going to be testing in the test server this weekend. So let's go ahead and jump back over to the other screen. And here we are back into the main hangar. Okay. And the problem that we are currently having are situational problem because it depends on what mode we're playing. Okay. I'm not going to go too much into it, but the Ravana has a whole lot of phase shift in it, or the ability, which is kind of like a phase shift. We've added a new module, right, that gives you a stealth ability on top of everything that we have, including the pilot, which gives you another ability. So it's gone a little bit crazy. Now, it's not so much a problem in team deathmatch, and it's not so much a problem in free-for-all. The main problem we have, that I have, okay, and I'm going to allow Deep Secrets, aka Kumquat, to give his 2 cents on it. The main problem we seem to be having with this bad boy is in beacon gameplay. All right, Quat, what are your thoughts? What do you really feel about the Ravana? Good, bad, right, wrong, or different? Give me your 2 cents on it.
Well, man, I feel like it's terrible and it's knocked the game down a few pegs, and I know quite a few people that feel the same way, and quite a few people that's actually lost interest in the game because of the Ravana meta.
And what is it about the Ravana actually that is knocking it down a little bit?
Well, I think it's kind of just changed the whole style of the game. It's taken the fighting out of the game. It's kind of taken some skill out of the game. I mean, yeah, it's a strategic bot to play, but not in the way that people want to play the game. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's taking the war out of war robots pretty much because it has turned a fighting game into a peekaboo style of play. Now you see me, now you don't. Can you shoot me? Can you not? Don't worry about it. I got another ability coming right up. I got a healing module. And how long have we been in matches, fighting for the center beacon with this particular bot? I mean, just kind of enlighten everybody out there.
Well, me personally, I've been in matches where the critical beacon hasn't been capped for the entire match, or it was white the entire match, just because of how long these bots can survive and phase shift and elude damage, and you're basically you're paying to not, for the guys out there that pay to play, pay to win, you're paying to not fight, to not really play the game. And most of these top squad matches, you'll fight for a critical beacon for 6, 7, 8 minutes, and like I said, I've been in matches where the critical beacon has never been capped the entire match.
Yep, I have that same exact experience. 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes battling it out for the center beacon. Each team continues to bring the Ravanas into the center, and it's just a whole peekaboo style of fight, and nobody ever caps. So basically, whoever has the slightest bit of advantage on the beacon bar will take the win. Now, let's just go into a game where, say, the center beacon or a particular beacon gets capped. After that beacon gets capped, how hard is it now compared to before to try and get that beacon back?
I mean, your chances, if you're in a top match, against a top squad, your chances are very, very slim. I mean, rarely can you take a beacon back. And I'm not saying that is necessarily the problem because the other team has to be good, coordinated, strategic, whatnot, and how they're playing. But yeah, I mean, it's like if you got one chance at it, and if you don't, you're not the one that prevails. You might not win the match. The better team necessarily doesn't always win the match with Ravana, and a good example is there's been a lot of matches that I've been involved in where we have all but had the other team mech'd out, and they've still been able to pull off the match because they've got one or two guys left that have Ravanas, and they can just survive so long, and you can't get the beacon that you need, and if it's 6 versus 2, I feel like you're the better team, and you should be able to win that match. But this is just something that this bot has created in the game.
Yeah, but with so many abilities, if you have 2 guys left, you botted out the other team, and those particular bots can just sit there and phase shift after phase shift after phase shift, and just kind of burn out the clock. Technically, the better team of that match lost the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now,
Just,
go ahead.
yeah, it's just I've never seen. I've been playing for a while, and I've been around a lot of guys that's played for a while, and I've just never seen so many guys lose such interest in the game because of one bot.
In such a short period of time.
Right.
Yeah. And that's currently one of the issues we're kind of having in our particular clan, which kind of echoes throughout the community, because I speak to a lot of you guys, I talk to a lot of you guys, and I hear the same thing coming from everybody. Not that the game is not playable, the game has just gone stagnant when it comes to the beacon games. All right. Now, if you want to play free for all or team deathmatch and you want to phase shift all day long, all right, that's on you. You're trying to get kills. You're trying to get damage. You're trying to, beat the player next to you for kills and damage. So if you want to be invisible the whole game, by all means, go right ahead. Somebody else will maximize on your attempt to not encounter. All right. But for beacon games, it definitely weighs in very heavy. And what we wanted to come up with was a way, and we've discussed this in the past. All right, and we're going to give credit where credit is due. The credit belongs to Ryan. He's from Gods, and he was the one. And I want your 2 cents on this. He came up with, all right, if a beacon goes into a phase shift or an ability where he cannot be shot, all right, from the instant he goes into the ability to the instant that he comes out, all right, and the same thing goes with flying bots, Al Junes, Al Guangs, Al Quins, the Nightingale. Once your feet leave the ground, you are no longer able to hold that beacon. Once you go into a phase shift ability, it's kind of like being healed from a healer. Once you go into your ability, you don't get any heals. Okay. Once you go to your ability, you have no claims to the beacon. So if you're constantly phase shifting and you're in there with, let's say, argument's sake, a leech or a blitz or something that is physically there, all right, not phase shifted out, that the beacon bar should tilt to the way of the bot that is not phase shifted out or not using a cloaking style of ability. This was Ryan's idea. What are your viewpoints on that?
I agree 100%. I mean, with the problem is with the Ravana and with Pixonic is, as long as the Ravana can do what it currently does, no other bot will ever be meta, because when it comes to the beacon and beacon defending, that's what teams want. That's what you're making that easier. You're making that aspect of the game easier. So obviously people were going to load their hangars with that bot, you know what I mean? So, they released the Scorpion, they released the Hawk, this and that, and you might see one bot, one Scorpion, one Hawk in these guys' hangars or whatever, but Ravana is going to be king as long as it can do what it can do. So, I mean, I just don't see, what other options, they have to really change the meta and change the gameplay and get out of this funk that it's in.
Right. Now, if that were to occur, okay, Yeah, I mean the Ravana is still a solid bot. It's still a solid competitor. It'll still be good in free for all. It'll still be good in team deathmatch, and it'll still be good as far as trying to battle for a beacon or because I mean the shotgun Ravana. I mean let's not pull any punches. It's a solid bot. It's a solid competitor. Okay, but
Yeah.
we can actually fix the problem without nerfing the bot. Okay, without shrinking its time while it's in its ability, without taking damage away from it or shortening this or making it slower or anything else, without physically nerfing the bot, we can adjust the gameplay with just that one idea that Ryan came up with, that you seem to agree with, that I 100% agree with, right along with you and Ryan. I would like to see that done. It's something that would not cripple the game in any way, right? As a matter of fact, I think it would improve the game. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I agree. People want the brawling aspect back into the game. People want, you know, let's fight it out. Let's go 1v1 or whatever. You know what I mean? They want that. They don't want, guys just running around, face shifting, standing on a beacon and not doing nothing. I mean, that's frustrating, and that's not much skill there. It's just, hey, look at me, I'm pressing this button type thing. And
Right,
it's gotten stale to a lot of guys. I mean, it's gotten stale to me. I still play on a regular basis. You know that. We play together all the time. But there's, the guys that are still playing, there's a lot of complaints, and they just, they're trying to stick it out, weather the storm.
Right, I agree, and I really look forward to. I've already sent the particular message to Pixonic. I may not hear back from them, but I know they're going to take the time to read that particular comment, and I hope they entertain the idea because it's once again, it's a hell of an idea. It's a way to not fix the problem without nerfing the bot. Because once you go out there and start nerfing these things, you got a lot of people that have time and money and everything else invested in these bots, and they've been able to here recently, without nerfing bots, just come up with a slight counter in the game to them. With the release of the Scorpion is a beautiful counter to the Phantom and to the Ao Jun and to a lot of these other bots that once your ability goes down, you're vulnerable. On the same token, once your ability is ended with the Scorpion, you are beyond vulnerable, and it's not the strongest of bot. It's kind of a little squishy, like I said, so it's not hard to take down. So, with that being said, everything seems to have a counter, except for the Ravana sitting on a beacon.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I got just as many Ravanas as anyone else, but that's because, at the top level, it's needed, you know what I mean? You got to have what other people have to compete, but, yeah, and I'm not, and don't get me wrong here, I'm not all about Pixonic nerfing things and this and that, and I don't complain a lot, about the game and what they do in the game. There's been a lot of changes they've made that, whether I agree or disagree, I've kept on playing because I do enjoy the game, but I feel like this could be a very productive change as far as, getting people, excited about the game again and just, changing this meta.
I agree. So on that note, guys, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts, all right? We have talked about this in the past. I'd like to cover it one more time. Pixonic does monitor this channel, and they will more than likely see this particular video, all right? They've already given me the thumbs up that they like the player's voice. They want to hear from the players, from you guys, all right? And at different times, I will be doing segments to where I will be bringing one of you, the viewers, in, all right, and getting your feedback so that they can hear not just from the influencer YouTubers that are out there that we give them our feedback, but they get to hear from you guys as well, directly from the horse's mouth, as they should say, all right? And this is an idea that was come up with, and thumbs up, and the credit goes to Ryan because it was his, and we like it. But I want your thoughts, your feedback in the comment section, and let's discuss this a little bit, all right? I'm going to make Kumquat jump into the comment section later on. If y'all have specific questions for Kumquat, do a hashtag deep secrets or hashtag Kumquat and ask him your question, all right? If you want some feedback from him, I'm pretty sure he'll be more than willing to accommodate you guys. Quat, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come on and do this little video and voice your opinion, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it. Getting our opinion out there and letting people people know how we feel, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. And on that note, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of that like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander and Kumquat signing out.